What's going on, guys? Future Films Productions here, and sorry for the late intro. And today, guys, I'm going to be reacting to the evolution history of memes. Memes! We all love and hate them. Some of us are even memes. Some of us are memes. So, let's begin.
The internet. It is a hostile environment laden with trolls, scammers, SJWs, and downright overall shitty people who thrive off the sacred anonymity of the web. Amidst its chaos, not much remains constant. Websites rise, websites fall. Communities grow, only to turn against one another over time. However, despite all odds, one element remains strong and is held steadfast against all adversity presented. Memes. It is practically impossible to use the internet and not come across them. And
Donald Trump is a
many
meme.
years now.
Lol.
They are enjoyed by people from all walks of life, from normies all the way to the seasoned 4chan shitposter. Today we will take an in-depth look at memes from their genesis all the way up to the present day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the evolution of memes. The pre-Memebrian Era.
Oh shoot, what
Today
did I
we will
do?
take an in-depth look at memes from their genesis all the way up to the present day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the evolution of memes. The pre-Memebrian Era. Years 2000 through 2010. In order to explore the contents of the pre-Memebrian Era, we have to travel back to the dial-up days of the internet. Before Reddit, before 4chan, before Facebook, and even before YouTube. In fact, before memes were even called
memes.
These pre-memes, as I call them, were shared by ancient means of communication, such as email, message boards, instant messaging services, and flash animation video hosting websites such as Funny Junk, Albino Black Sheep, and Newgrounds. The pre-memes crawled forth out of the primordial soup of the internet and began their decade-long legacy. Like modern-day memes, pre-memes consisted of humorous images, GIFs, or videos intended to be used as jokes or entertainment. For many, the Peanut Butter Jelly Time song comes to mind, and perhaps the hamster dance. And let us not forget about this excellent translation error, which resulted in one of the first popular gaming-related pre-memes.
Media signal locked. Main screen turn on. It's you.
How are you, gentlemen? All your data belong to us.
Another interesting specimen from this era are demotivational posters. These would portray precarious scenarios superimposed over motivational posters one might find hanging at the office. The demotivational poster would eventually evolve into the widely popular top text, bottom text image macro style of meme, which emerged later in the decade. Flash animation shorts were common pre-memes, and in my opinion, some of the best to come out of the era. Albino Black Sheep, Funny Junk, Newgrounds, and more served as hotbeds for people to submit video content and allowed users to react and share freely in a time before YouTube. These videos are legendary and still elicit a laugh in today's internet world. However, as time progressed and YouTube stepped onto the scene in 2005, the appeal of flash animation began to slowly decline. It's now the mid-2000s. 4chan and Reddit begin to bubble up, but their impact on meme development is nowhere near what it is today. However, 4chan made some critical contributions even in its early days, including Lolcats, Pepe the Frog, and the infamous Rickroll. The true star of the mid to late 2000s is YouTube. YouTube was groundbreaking. Now if you had a shit digital camera and a computer with high-speed internet, you had all the equipment needed to make a viral video and become a living pre-meme in the flesh. The late 2000s are essentially the origin of the quintessential viral video. Like it's either going to be a morbidly obese man shaking his belly on camera or some kid doped up on Novocaine coming home from the dentist. Yeah, everybody knows the videos I'm talking about. The popularity of YouTube would persist on into the next era. However, many of the species which inhabited the pre-Memebrian era would die off from natural selection as well. A lot of them were just complete shit. This work was not in vain, however. Because of their efforts, the narrative of the internet was shifted from a place of formal email communications, research, and business transactions to a place of fun, entertainment, and most importantly, shitposting. With death comes new life, and with the turn of the decade, memes began to flourish and their permanence is truly established.
Is that it? No.
The Memebrian Era, years 2011 through 2014. The Memebrian Era marks the appearance of what we now know today as the modern meme. In fact, it wasn't until 2011 that we started calling memes, well, memes. This is the age of the image macro, an evolutionary relative of the demotivational poster. These would become arguably the most successful species of meme to ever roam the internet, and they are still widely popular even today. Let's take a look at some of the few image macro subspecies. Advice animals. Each advice animal picture provides a different context for the text, which will deliver the joke and/or advice. For example, you got actual advice mallard, which provides useful advice and/or life hacks. Malicious advice mallard, which provides shit advice in an attempt to fuck you over. And then you got confession bear, which basically allows you to confess cringy shit you did in real life online anonymously. Image macros take many forms, not just the advice animal format. They often will take characters from movies or popular culture and allow superimposed text to make a joke, which is enhanced by the dramatic face or action the person in the photo is performing. So many of you may be asking, what is it about image macros that made them so widely popular? Well, I think there was two major factors that contributed to this, and let's go into them. The first,
Alright, guys.
the ease of
I'm
creation.
sorry I haven't
There
been
were-
talking a lot. I went to do something, and I am back. So tell me in the comments what I have missed.
Still are tons of websites on the internet which provide image macro meme generators, which will do most of the work for you. You just pick an image and come up with your text and it's a meme. It brought meme creation to the average internet user. Secondly, Facebook. Okay, hear me out on this one. Facebook was the most popular social media website during the time of the Memebrian Era, and let's be honest, this is where most people on the internet were initially exposed to memes. Facebook allowed normies to have access to memes for the first time, and they were shared at a rate that was unmatched at this point in meme history. So with that said, the vast increase of meme sharing is what ultimately defines the Memebrian Era. Memes crawled out from the shadowy message boards and internet nerd circles and now became a mainstream hit that even your mom could enjoy. This is why image macros were crucial for memes, simply because they were so easy to swallow. It was like a gateway drug into more dank memes. And some may argue that this accessibility to the normie crowd was a detriment to memes, but I disagree. As the rate of meme creation and sharing increased, the speed at which memes became stale and died, the competition increased. This created a meme ecosystem which was and still is constantly throwing out memes which become stale or unfunny, and then simultaneously encourages the creation of new, spicier memes. So it's basically natural selection. As we wrap up the Memebrian Era, what is important to take away from this era is that memes were now a part of the mainstream. You could now approach someone IRL and be like, hey, did you see that meme I posted last night? It was funny, right? And your buddy would be like, yeah, dude, super funny. The word meme was permanently instilled into the lexicon of internet users worldwide. As the Memebrian Era came to a close, the era of dank memes was upon us. The dank Memebrian Era, 2015 to infinity? This is it, the golden age, the dank Memebrian. The era in which we are living in is undoubtedly the pinnacle of memes. What marks this era is the full synchronization of memes and social media, particularly Facebook.
Blah 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 blah. Technology and memes, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, stuff.
And Twitter. Memes are shared at a rate which dwarfs the rate they were shared in the Memebrian Era. Memes in this era are obscure, cryptic, and just downright dank. One of the main traits of the dank Memebrian era is the appearance of super memes, essentially a singular meme which will dominate Facebook groups and Twitter feeds for weeks, even months at a time. Harambe, SpongeGar, Mr. Krabs, Arthur, Dad Boy, the list goes on. These memes would circulate in their pure form for a while and then experience a remixing period where the meme would be tweaked in a small way to add spice to it until it ultimately becomes stale and dies out from overuse. Dat Boy is a unique product of meme evolution and is truly a sign of the times. It had no evolutionary predecessors. It essentially materialized from the ether. This is unusual because most memes share some kind of connection with something in pop culture or just an in-joke. But this meme literally had no ties to anything. It was just created and shared for the sake of being a meme. Truly a work of art. Let's move on to YouTube. YouTube is still a major contributor to meme culture. However, the focus has shifted from viral videos to exposed videos. Now there are massive YouTube channels which by means of parody actively roast and create memes out of other people for comedy's sake. And it's beautiful. Take, for example, H3H3 exposing pranksters and various internet scumbags, or the whole Keemstar debacle that went down over the summer. I could make an entire video detailing the many cases of YouTuber exposed memes, but honestly, I'm not trying to get involved in any YouTube drama shenanigans, you feel me? There are also YouTube channels which sole purpose is to review memes and meme culture. What a stupid idea for a YouTube channel, don't you think? Next, I want to talk about a source of memes which I feel is completely underappreciated. When you hear about memes, you're thinking, oh, it came from 4chan, it came from Reddit, it came from YouTube. Well, let's not forget about the Black Twitter community, where some of my personal favorite memes have spawned. Black Twitter has become one of the major powerhouses of meme development in recent years, masterfully poking fun at celebrities, musicians, and putting crude spins on old children's cartoons, resulting in some seriously dank memes. I want to take a step back for a second and have you consider the following. Have memes become so influential that they can affect real life? Well, memes have become so powerful, internet users essentially memed a man to the presidency of the United States of America. So with this in mind, I can't help but ask, have we gone too far? Some may say yes, memes are cancer. And while I understand the reasoning for this statement, I strongly disagree. Memes are what hold the fabric of the internet together. Memes are essentially the culture of the internet. Every website or social media platform has communities specific to them which are unique from one another. But memes serve as a universal language for all of these communities to come together. United by this language of memes, the internet users as a whole define what is funny and what is unfunny online and even in real life. Through memes, we celebrate the best aspects of our culture and parody the undesirable aspects. Memes are that inside joke that you have with your closest friends, but on an infinitely larger scale. So with all that said, I think the role that memes play is completely justified, and honestly, I can't imagine the internet without them. So I'll leave you with this. Nobody knows how long the dank Memebrian era will last. All good things must come to an end. However, our legacy has been written. This era of memes, our era of memes, will forever echo through the vastness of the internet as one of the greatest to do it.
Wow. Wow. So, okay. How to make a meme.
Hi, welcome to the Educast video on memes. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the phenomenon of internet memes and to show you a simple tool for making and sharing your own. A meme can be any kind of idea, action, or creative output that is picked up, copied, and repeated within a culture. Internet memes has become a popular way to describe various internet trends that you might associate with viral videos, images, or even text phrases that originate and spread quickly online. But most often, if someone refers to a meme, they mean a specific type of meme characterized by a familiar still image captioned with text based on a particular style of joke associated with that image. These sorts of images with text were originally called image macros, but are now popularly known as memes. If you browse through the images on quickmeme.com, you may recognize a few of the most common and popular memes. Like all things viral, it can be hard to pin down exactly the qualities that lead to the success of some memes and the obscurity of others. The site knowyourmeme.com has a searchable meme database where you can learn about the origins and histories of specific memes. Memes are circulated on all sorts of websites and within various social networks. They are perhaps most visible on the popular site Reddit, although quickmeme.com is a great place for browsing and making memes and has been around for a while. This video is going to show you how to make memes using a newer and in many ways simpler and more powerful tool for creating and sharing memes called the Imager Meme Generator, accessible at imgur.com/memegen. Note that Imager is spelled IMGUR, but pronounced Imager. Imager is a free hosting site preferred by Reddit.
Move you. Imager.com. Oh wait, crap, that doesn't work. So guys, you've seen it here. I'm gonna try and make my own meme. Yo, dude. Sauron images. But I'm not looking for Sauron, I'm looking for Sauron. Okay, this looks good. View it, original image. Download image. Go back to the face you make when you're about to get stabbed in the back. This video is gonna get so long. Well guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I don't know why this video was so long. Well, apparently I tried to make my own meme and it failed. Well, bye.